to another Lost Boys edition. Let's focus on parents today. Every lost boy here, every lost boy that I know, either grew up without a father or with a fucked up father. We're gonna focus on growing up without a father, which is the most common.
Now, but the kids who lack fathers, I mean, first of all, they can find that to some degree in their friends. And that's often what fatherless boys do in particular. They go into gangs. And they generate the missing masculinity in the gang. Well, that's not so good because, like, what the hell do they know? Well, they don't know anything, right? They're just stupid kids, and they're like 15 years old and their testosterone is pumping and they're trying to get the hell away from their mother, which is what they're supposed to do.
The child is supposed to get away from the mother, naturally. Now, I'm not a clinical psychologist or a biologist or an evolutionary biologist like Dr. B Peterson, but I am a boy without a dad. And I hated my mother. As soon as I hit 15 through like 19, I matured a little bit because me and mom I have a very different situation, but I hated my mom for a while. Well, I would have to call on my discipline not to hit her. I don't think women don't understand testosterone because they don't have any of it. I am sitting here telling you, a man that is against hurting women, that I had to pull back from beating the fucking shit out of my mom. I would beat on my sisters. Especially my older sister. I would take out my frustrations on them because they were just weak, and I'm a kid with testosterone. And testosterone is going to do what it does. Testosterone abuses, it kills, it maims. All wars are testosterone driven at the end of the day. So, young boys are going to be aggressive towards their mothers. And then their mothers don't want to deal with that shit and they let them go. They let them go to the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why you see all this, that's why you see usually a lost boy is the son of a lost girl, a lost woman. And it's a reoccurring cycle. We gotta nip it in the butt. But remember, and I'm gonna finish it here. For all you guys that look at gang members, when you see a whole bunch of gang members together, they're just boys looking for a dad. And they must experience that. You have to have it. You have to have the dad around. You have to have it, so you substitute for it. How do you substitute for it? You join fucking gangs. You become very, very close with your friends. Have you noticed that kids without dads tend to have closer friendships than kids with dad? Tend to have tighter bonds with other males. And tend to be more popular. Because we develop a sense of wanting to belong, so we're very curious to talk to this person and that person and that person, because we're looking for something that we don't have at home. That's why this happens. The best thing we could do for societies to stop the lost boys from reoccurring is just stay together. Just stay with someone when you have the child. I understand nobody wants to hear that. Women want to throw their shit up, enslaving us. Niggas want to throw their shit up, hell nah. And I want to fuck bitches or whatever. And we all find the excuse. They'll be better. If we're separate, because they're not gonna get to see us fight. They're not gonna get to live a lie. It's going to affect them more if we're separated. Really? Society says that to lie to themselves because they don't want their responsibility. Far gone are the times where people sacrifice themselves for society. And that's why we have more gangs than ever now. That's why we have all these, we have almost anarchy now. And it comes from the lost boys. I'll leave you with this. Have you ever met someone from a regular family, 2 parents that grew up together, parents never got divorced, that isn't stable? More stable than someone that grew up with a single parent. Listen to me, do this social experiment. Gather all the people you know that grew up with 2-parent homes, right? And then gather all the people you know that grew up with a single parent home. And talk to these people with dual parent homes. And you know what they're going to tell you? My parents were fighting. My parents were cheating on each other. My parents were beating on each other. Blah, 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 blah. The results remain the same. They're still doing better financially, emotionally, and physically than the people that have the single parent home. For the most part. I promise you that. Lost Boys Edition, man. Stay together for the fucking future of society. Learn to sacrifice for the greater good, man. I'm out of here, brothers.